If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos instantly delivered to your email. You can use tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get yours. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at tablemon. Today we're going to be continuing with our Astral Radiance coverage and we're going to be giving the Turbo Dark deck another spin based off of DARKRAI VSTAR with the attack Dark Pulse doing 30 damage plus 30 more damage for each darkness energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Now we also have the Star Power Star Abyss, I'm not sure, where during your turn you may put up to 2 item cards from your discard pile into your hand, hopefully to get back things like Dark Patches so you can get a lot of damage going. And then we have Moltres with the Malevolent Charge ability to get 2 energies down into play, which is really nice. And we also have Galarian Moltres V to get energy from discard pile with the Dire Flame Wings ability, and also a pretty decent attack in Aura Burn. Now we do have Radiant Greninja with the Concealed Cards ability, where you can discard an energy and draw 2 cards, which synergizes well with Moltres and with our Dark Patches. Now we're gonna have a lot of deck with Quick Ball, Trekking Shoes, and Ultra Ball, along with Research, Marnie, and Boss for our supporters. We have Herballoon and switches to move around, and we have Choice Belt to increase our damage even more. So with all the discarding, we probably do need the Ordinary Rod in order to recover one Pokemon here and there in the late game, but let's jump into the ladder, see if we can do better than last time around. Alright, not off to the best start, going second and starting Crobat, our worst starter possible. I guess Moltres would be even worse than Crobat. We are up against a Palkia V-Star deck, which will be potentially problematic right here. And the raw battle VIP pass in their hand, so that's always rough to see. I mean, it depends on how many they actually play, but it's always rough to see, that's for sure. So pretty solid start for them, that's for sure. I'm saying that's for sure a lot. So ideally, off of Trekking Shoes, we'll get a Quick Ball. That would be ideal. Pretty nice setup for my opponent. That is not a Quick Ball. Well, gee. That's just unfortunate. Okay, we get one Quick Ball here. So we're gonna go ahead and establish the Darkrai. We also priced, oh no, we didn't price a V-Star, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead, why would it make me choose the energy? There's literally only one type of energy. I'm gonna go ahead and Crobat, and kind of feeling the Moltres just to get another energy in play. And then, like, best case scenario, if my opponent doesn't actually KO my Crobats, we might actually be in a decent-ish spot. Not the best, not the worst. We'll see. Being down 2 boss orders also really sucks. So there's a V-Star. They have access to energy, right? So as long as they have a Drizzle, Level Ball, or Incense, they have access to boss. And then they'll go boss, 160, 180, 200, 220. They'll be able to knock me out, and we will be out of luck here. Oh, but we see they read out, right? Okay, so now there's a chance I could knock out the Palkia perhaps. I do need to hit for 300, right? So that means 8 energy in play. I already have 4. I do have access to 2 item cards after the Marnie. But it's not looking great, especially since I'm down both Crobats, so I don't think that's gonna be possible. So I think my action plan will be to just keep my bench as small as possible actually, and then just go Marnie and hope for the best. So if I can build to a KO, I also don't have a way to make it uneven prices outside of the Moltres, right? So maybe double Moltres is what you want. We'll see. Definitely in a lot of trouble, that's for sure. We're just like, we're one turn behind, right? In attacks and everything. And there aren't two item cards that could actually help me right here. This really sucks though. Alright, there's a path and there's a Toe Jammer, so now not even choice build helps me here. So that's a little unfortunate. Attaches to Sobble, interestingly enough. Alright. So it's just Marnie and hope for the best. Yep. Sounds about right. Do I even attach it? I'll attach it here, I guess. For the next DARKRAI VSTAR. And sure, we get a lot of energies. It's just not very relevant. Alright, so we'll go Dark Pulse. Best case scenario, we take a hit, and then we switch into the other DARKRAI and knock them out. And we get something good of our prize cards, or we get a good top deck. My opponent could also go boss and win the game that way. By knocking out the DARKRAI here. And then knocking out the Crobat. And they got double instance of the Marnie, so it's definitely possible for them. And they have the Pockets ready, so very, very possible. Boss and Scoop Up Net as mentioned. Yep, and they just have access to another boss, and that's it. That's the game. So let's see if they target the right Pokemon. Yep, they do. They're missing a benched Pokemon still though to get the KO, so I'm guessing they did the maths and that's what they're going for with that Drizzle. Level Ball or Quick Ball off of this. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, right now they're 10 damage short. Or they can Echoing Horn as well. That works too. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't think DARKRAI can compete with Palkia in any sort of way. Alright, so we know they have the Intelligence. Our only hope is that I top deck Marnie, or they somehow don't have access to their other boss's orders. That is definitely not useful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and research. This is where we would be hoping for a reset stamp, not even a stadium though. Nope, not even a stadium. Okay, well hear me out though. I mean, if they have the boss, they have the boss, right? There's nothing I can do about that. So we'll just Dark Pulse. If they don't have the boss, that would be pretty sweet. And then we might actually be able to one-shot the Palkia. We'd still lose to the powered up Intellion if that were to happen, but it is what it is. I tried, right? I tried. Benches Sobble for some reason. And they don't need to, they just need the boss. Once they show it, I'm just gonna concede. Yeah, there it is. So, pretty silly. Just grab the card and play it and win. Like, why bench the Sobble? Why grab the level ball? It makes no sense. But anyways, on to the next game. Alright, so on to the next game. We are going first now, and we have a very, like, I don't know, a very, we have a handful of options. Okay, we're up against a bronze long deck with metal, so presumably Dialga VSTAR, right? Not exactly sure, but that's what you would assume. So I think I'm gonna lead with the trekking shoes and see what I get off of that. No energy. No. What? How? Alright, that's a pretty good discard. That's a pretty awkward draw. What even is this, dude? Alright, well, let's get another Darkrai. And let's get Crobat. And probably just establish the Greninja. And I think I'm just gonna get rid of this friend. Yeah, the Dark Patch. One Dark Patch down is fine. We have the other one. Right, so let's do that. Why? Why do you make me choose the one energy in the discard pile, PTCGO? I don't understand your logic. Alright, let's use concealed cards first. So I have attachment and I have power up with Moltres, so this is looking pretty good already. Sure, discard the research, I guess. Okay, pretty decent. So we'll go ahead and attach here, we'll bench you. We'll use Dire Flame Wings. And I'll pass. I'll keep the bench space open for now. I did discard. Oh no, I didn't discard the VSTAR, actually. Never mind. Alright, that's a lot of discarded cards though, for sure. Alright, it is Bronzong Dialga with Pumpkaboo as well. So yeah, I was gonna say, must rely on abilities, and there we see the Station. We see a Nerf Balloon, a choice build, and a research. Alright. Station hitting for 260 with a choice build is actually pretty decent, I would say. Maybe there's a Turbo Station deck that could actually, like, somehow one-shot V-Stars with Leon, right? You never know. Like, you play 4 cross switchers plus Leon. You have your ability, you hide behind Diancie, which is exactly what my opponent's about to do. So yeah, this is a Turbo Dialga with Bronzong deck for some reason. Double Diancie too. Oof, that's a little scary. What? Okay, friend. That's nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and Marnie. So we definitely have the KO. We also get an Ultra Ball. I feel like I'm probably gonna want to Marnie again next turn. So I'll do that. I get access to Dire Flame Wings again. I also get to evolve, so I don't have a lot of targets, I guess. No item card really helps me in getting more energy, so we're just gonna Dark Pulse and take the KO. But because of the double Diancie, I'm definitely not going to win in anything less than 4 turns, if that. Alright. So there's Pumpkaboo. There's the Bronzor finally. There's a choice belt. Now it's looking really scary. How many energies is my opponent gonna hit this time? 0. Okay, so that sort of compensates. Sort of. Alright, so I think I Marnie again. Why not? I don't want to give my opponent the training court. I guess it doesn't really matter at this stage. Okay, so I definitely think my opponent will be able to use the V-Star ability right here. So it's gonna be very scary. Probably gonna end up losing this Moltres. I mean, I could end up go like boss KO. No, I'm definitely gonna have to KO at Dialga here. So then I'll go attach. I will go Dire Flame Wings, and I'll do a little bit of damage, and let's see what happens. So by having my V-Star still available, and then presumably not playing Path to a Peak, I guarantee I get 2 Dark Patches back immediately. So that's really cool. So they have to make something happen now, right? They're out of Diancies, presumably. There's the Bronze Song, and they discarded Roxanne, which is not immediately helpful yet. And there's the Saucer, so they definitely have... Oh, okay, they went for Dominion, which probably, yeah, gets researched, so they need the V-Star and the Bronze Song. Which seems reasonable, right? Immediate attach, immediate evolve, 180. Did they really whiff? Seems like they did. Oh wow, they actually did. That is pretty crazy. Burns the switch for some reason. Why would you burn the switch right there? Now that I did not understand. Why would you burn the switch? Okay, the only thing that I feel like threatens me here is the Dialga. So I'm just gonna go after that right here. I'm gonna power up the Crobat, honestly. That should be enough. I'll go ahead and Dark Pulse for 300 damage. So that's turn 3, 300 damage, but with virtually no pressure applied by my opponent though. I have another boss to make sure that we can target a 2-price Pokemon. If they don't have a 2-price Pokemon active, then they're definitely not attacking me and they're not winning at all. Their best bet would be to like promote the Bunko, bench a Dialga, and hope for the best, but they're not even promoting the free retriever Pokemon, which I think is an indicator of either tilt. Well, it's the biggest indicator of tilt, I guess. So there's a Dialga. There's an attach. There's a Marnie. Alright, so that takes away my boss. We did free up the Crobat from the prize cards, so I can potentially go search for it. Why would you promote the Station though? If I'm going to promote the Ponko, that play would make sense. What? I mean, they gave up, for sure. They definitely gave up. We'll take the win. Yeah, but Turbo Dark, this variant doesn't feel like a very good deck overall. There might be merit to giving this deck a try with the Turbo Engine. I just feel like Darkrai in itself is not inherently powerful enough because you need all these energies in play to do a lot of damage, right? Whereas, as opposed to Dialga, which gets you 2 turns and has a very cost-effective attack, better than Darkrai's, and also Palkia is just strong on its own with 2 energies and itself powers up, right? So you don't have to focus on having all these energies in play all the time. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this quick matches, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.